What's good, everyone? Welcome into Straight Betting Late Ads, where the late looks, the last second picks, whatever you want to call them, have been straight ass. But we're going to try and turn this around, guys. I'm going to wait till we fill up a little bit. Just going to give it a few minutes. But I do have a play that I just made. I'm going to wait for us to get to. Let's see. We have 29 people on YouTube here. If that's not accurate, I'm going to wait till we get 100 people in here. And then we also need 50 likes. So 100 people viewing this on YouTube. And then once we get 50 likes, I'll share the pick. Yeah, guys, I'm grifting likes. How do you feel about that, huh? Anyways, guys, let's get this thing up. Austin Reeves out, dude. I know. I'm pissed. Dude, he got ruled out like mad late too. I mean, we got to find something for that Lakers game, dude. There's got to be something. Are we ripping Bronny props today or what? We might be, dude. I don't even know. Shoot. Bronny, 5.5 points. We're taking that. Let's see. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yo, how we doing? Yep, Reeves out. I know. Let's ask. What's up, T? What's good, MX9? How we doing? What about King of the Court tonight while we wait? Yeah, dude. King of the Court. So I would go. I saw someone comment on my YouTube video that we're ripping Sengun, or people like Sengun. I took his over like 18.5 points, dude. So I think that actually makes sense. I don't know who else would be like in the running for this. Jalen Brunson could have a ton of points, but I don't like his rebounds or assists. Cat, maybe. Cat could have a big game. Cat's like the type of dude too, just to, like randomly drop like 40 and 15. I think Cat's a pretty good look, honestly, dude. Like Cat is easily capable of that. Okay, fellas, we have 100 people on YouTube. Now we just got to get this thing to 50 likes. Once we get it to 50 likes, then I will give out picks. So, guys, we need. I'm refreshing it on mine. I see we got 35 right now. Once we get to 50, I will go ahead and share the pick I just made. But yeah, let's see. Oh my gosh, what is going on, dude? It's like lagging like crazy. Someone let me know if we have 50, dude. I can't even like refresh the page or anything. Shoot, dude. Where is this thing at? We got 114 people in here. Nice. 49. Okay, that's close enough. Someone's got to like it to get it to 50. Okay. So reasoning, guys, or not reasoning, the play that I just added, and I kind of just gave it away. Karl Anthony Towns, I took him over 20.5 points. Looks like MGM has a 19.5. FanDuel has a 21.5. So if you guys need FanDuel, might be a little bit out of luck. You could probably find a 20.5 under the outlines, I think. Yeah, I just went with the big perm. I took him over 20.5 points, guys, and want a quick little reasoning behind it. Well, Pacers matchup is obviously awesome, right? I mean, you look at his shot type analysis. Most of his buckets are indeed coming from the paint. And anytime he touches the ball down low, anytime he drives, he's going to be met with literally zero help. So this is the super ideal matchup. Cat's pretty high usage. Him and Brunson, the high usage guys, the paint focus guys, the pull up jump shooters, but mostly the paint focus people. We just know that they stay home on shooters, man, and leave everyone else wide open. So there's no OG Anunoby. And if we go to my site, I already have this queued up. But projection, if you take OG Anunoby off the court, you take Mitchell Robinson off the court. First of all, he's going to play. If this game does happen to be close, he's going to play more minutes because Mitchell Robinson is out, right? He's the guy who is going to get his 20 minutes a game. Who knows if they go double big or not, but going to play more minutes. So I do have him at 31. I think he'll play 34, 33 if this game is competitive. So I'm going to dock him a little bit because of the big spread. But, given that like OG's out, Mitchell Robinson's out, like, I don't know. This Pacers team can maybe be scrappy, right? It's a little bit of a rival game in the Garden. They probably get up for it. So, yeah, I feel pretty good about the minute projection. Obviously, he is at 22.6 points. If you go down here, you can see he has the highest usage increase out of everyone by a lot, actually. Look at Josh Hart. He's negative. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, all the other three starters are in the negative, right? So he sees the big boost with OG off the court, big boost in scoring, big boost in usage. So 22.6 points is the projection for 31 minutes, and it's a great matchup. So, guys, I totally get that you might be pulling your hair out at this if he picks up a couple early ones, well, which is definitely in the range of outcomes. But, yeah, in terms of hit rate, guys, this is going to look ugly, dude. I do not care, bro. Like, seriously, man. I mean, dude, we like, come on, bro. We know that Cat is, like, easily capable of a 21-point game in, like, a cupcake matchup, right? He's been bad. Like, I'm not going to not gonna twist it. He's been bad. But like if you go back to last year, dude, like he was cooking this line pretty easily. I mean, he was a 24 point per game guy. He's had a bad year. We're buying low, fellas. Big per. It's Big Per's time to shine. Okay, cool. I wonder what you guys got. Let's see. Slate is kind of gross. Dude, I kind of like it, bro. I like these small slates because I have like ADHD, and like, dude, if you present me with like a massive slate, like I'm not gonna be able to focus like for shit. So yeah. Played Castle 6.5 assists. I like that, dude. That game's weird, man. I see people are asking questions. We'll start. Let's see. I wonder if anyone had anything that are not questions here. I get why we love Kawhi plays, but he's been cleaning the glass lately. Oh, is that what it's at? 5.5, dude. Okay, let's see. Cat over 31.5 PR to be safe. Nah, dude, just take the points. Dude, oh, you played it at 18.5? Nice, dude. Yeah, that's a good pull. Yeah, I know I looked at the overnight lines, and he was at 18.5, and that line was nuked in the morning. But guys, here's the thing. One thing that used to hinder my betting process like a ton, dude, and this is actually what I did. So I don't know if you guys are on Twitter. I used to be on Twitter like way too much. And is my mic on? Okay, good. I used to be on Twitter like way too much, dude. And it's like if I went on Twitter at night and saw people posting early lines and getting like crazy good numbers, because obviously I don't do early lines. And I'd see people getting crazy good numbers, and I'd like agree with their reasoning and stuff. I'm like, oh, I'll probably play that in the morning, and then the line would be absolutely nuked. And then I'd see that I lost out on the CLV, or I see that I lost out on the line. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to play that, bro. Like, but then at the same time, dude, like sometimes like the line still might not be high enough or low enough if you're talking about under. But yeah, I think context just matters a ton. And that's one thing that I'm glad I actually muted everyone who posts overnight lines on Twitter. So if I do happen to go on Twitter, I don't see anything. I did not, dude. I didn't get the number I liked. If OG was out, I wanted a 13.5 or a 18.5 PA, and none of that popped up, right? Like, I don't know. If you do Josh Hart, I mean, because I do think this game has a better chance of being close. I either wanted Zubac to play, who got ruled out super early, by the way. I either wanted Zubac to play, or I wanted for rim protection, right? Just for rim protection. So because I mean now it's like free eats at the rim, right? Free eats in transition. I either wanted Zubac to play, or I wanted OG to play, and then to get a 12.5. Or if you guys have this 13.5 at MGM, I do like that. I mean, I'd probably have Hart now without OG. I think he'd probably play 34, 35 if this game stays close. So probably project him for like 32 or something for Josh Hart. And he's at 13.2 points. I don't love the matchup, but I don't think there's really much of an edge, to be honest with you. I got the number. But I do like if you guys have 13.5, I'm totally fine with like if you guys want to play that, I would be on that officially if this is widely available at 13.5. Okay, so we'll start off with the questions on this Knicks game. We'll go over this game first. I'll quick share my other thoughts, man. Dude, if you guys have this MGM line, oh, no, it's gone now. Okay, let me quick pick the odds. TJ McConnell opened up at 7.5 points, and dude, that's such a key number for TJ because obviously he doesn't really shoot or make threes or like really get fouled like that. McConnell, I wonder if there is like a 7.5 at 365 or something. Or like an alt or something. But this is a great matchup for TJ, actually, because the Knicks allow a ton of pull-up jumpers. So it looks like there's no playable 7.5s, which stinks. Because, I mean, that's what it opened up at. And I thought we were going to get a ton of 7.5s, and we just didn't. So, yeah, I like TJ McConnell stuff. Don't like the 8.5 number, though. In terms of other Knicks stuff, Knicks have not been giving up catch-and-shoot stuff. They have not been giving up stuff at the rim. I think I lean under on Siakam a little bit. Just like a little bit. Like I said, I lean under on Hart. Shamit, let's see, he got 28 minutes against the Celtics there. It's definitely not a good matchup for Landry whatsoever at this 10.5 line. So I do lean under on Shamit as well. Jordan Clarkson in the first game without Jose, he only played 8 minutes. You would think he probably plays a little bit more in like a less important game, right? Obviously against Boston, they were kind of stacking the deck and stuff. Mohamed Diawara is going to get absolutely zero usage, dude. So if you guys want to take like a stab and take his like under 0.5 threes, I don't really hate that, except he played 27 minutes last game. Jeez, dude. Okay. I actually did not know that. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on this game, dude. I don't have a ton of stuff. I lean over on Brunson. I guess we could quick see where Brunson would be at. I probably have Brunson for 34. Probably, plays like 36 or 37 if the game's close. But if it's it is a big spread. I guess Brunson's only had 24.7 points with OG and Mitch off, which is pretty funny. but it's just such a good matchup, dude. What's his rebounds and assists at? That was another lean that I had, was under rebounds and assists for Jalen Brunson. Let me quick switch that over. I'll just do all stats so we can see it. Okay, so he sees an assist boost with Mitch off, which makes actually a ton of sense because that dude ain't getting no type of assist for you. So I hate this matchup, but projections do have him at 9.8, so probably actually an efficient line there. All right, guys. I see Nembhard assist. Feel like he's had a lot of usage essentially since he got traded. So here's the thing of what I will say. The Knicks are not allowing any assists. They are playing drop coverage with Cat. They're taking away stuff at the rim. They're not allowing catch and shoots. What they're allowing is pull-up jumpers and like mid-range stuff. So it's a really poor assist matchup. But now with that being said, dude, like you are getting kind of like a super, super low line at 6.5. I mean, geez, dude. Like that, I mean, that is like a mad low line. If you do like with McConnell, I guess we could do without Mathurin. I think that definitely matters. And then with Siakam. I mean, yeah, dude, he's at 7.9 assists. I don't like the matchup. I think the line's probably fairly set just because the matchup is so bad, but I definitely would not take the under for sure. Jarris Walker being out. Oh, Jarris Walker's out? I actually did not know that, dude. Damn, so who are they starting? Thompson, Eason, Durant, Smith, and Sengun. Yeah, so that's actually interesting. So there's actually probably a lot of wing minutes to go around for someone. I would think Ben Shepherd would be the main benefactor of no Jarris. I think Jarris has probably played in like every single game too. Let's see. No Jarris, no Furphy. Yeah, no Jarris and no Furphy is actually big for like the wing minutes. But at the same time, dude, the Pacers are like playing a ton of like randos and stuff. Do they have? Let me quick check the NBA injury report real quick and see if they have like their G Leaguers, because that could actually maybe be if they don't have their G Leaguers. So questionable. Quentin Jackson. What the hell is this, dude? Goodness update. Jarris Walker's doubtful. I mean, I guess have they not like announced everything? I think they said TJ will play. Neesmith will play too. Micah Potter's available to play. Okay. I mean, what the hell, dude? NBA injury report. They gotta pick it up, man. They gotta really pick it up. Yeah, I mean, it's really gonna come down to see if their G Leaguers are gonna play or not, because that actually is gonna make a really big difference. Like if Ethan Thompson's playing, if Taylon Peter and stuff, if Quentin Jackson, if all those dudes like happen to be out, that's gonna open up like a ton of minutes. So let's keep an eye out on that for sure. Yeah, dude. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I totally get it. He's probably gonna be pretty fired up playing at the Garden in Knicks jersey for the first time. Minutes were really, really good. I mean, Jose's probably a guy where his role is gonna like stay the same. Celtics was a really good matchup, to be fair. Just because they're pretty. I know Brunson had a good game, but like they do like load up on people and make others beat them for sure. But he did play 25 minutes, and I do think that's gonna stick, man. He's a good player. If you give Jose like 22 to like, I don't know, 28 minutes or so this year, 10.5 PA. Oh geez, that line is cooked, dude. There's no such thing as a 10.5 PA. But you got a really good number, man. You did get a really good number. So shout out to you. The little kitten trash, dude. You're a hater, bro. Cat forced the Pacers almost exactly 1 year ago, and he played 40. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he can do that. He's capable, man. Yeah, good stuff, man. That's a really good line you got too. Yeah, great lines you got. Great lines you got. Alvarado threes. I'm not touching, dude. Like Pacers just don't give up catch and shoot threes whatsoever. I know he will shoot off the bounce a little bit. I would not play his threes. No. Trevin with you on that ad. That's my throw. Are you going Brunson under rebounds and assists? I don't think I am. No. Like I said, I don't like where his number came up to, like at the 9.8. If it was at like 9.2, 9.1, sure. But yeah, no, I don't think so. I do lean on. I'm not saying take the over by any means. I'm saying I don't think it's enough to quantify being a play though. Mikal rebounds and assists. I mean, he should play a decent bit. We could go see here. Mikal Bridges with those two off. I would probably have Mikal for 34 too. I would think he's at 6.6 RA. In terms of rebounding, good matchup. In terms of assisting, bad matchup. And this line is at 7.5, so that's a stay away from me. Josh Hart assists. No, I don't like assists here in this spot. If it's just gonna be like Brunson and Brunson dribbling the air out of the ball, Cat, catching the ball at the top of the key and driving with no help, like he's not gonna touch the ball in the half court much. So I mean, he could get them in transition for sure. 4.5 is undoubtedly a pretty low line for Josh, especially at minus 130. We could quick check this out. I mean, like I said, I think I had him projected for like 32 or so. So if we do like 28 to 36, we could do with Brunson, with Towns. Yeah, I mean 65%. I think the matchup is not great though. Averaging 5 assists. I think that line's probably efficient. Let's see. We'll get to. I see a Devin Vassell question. We'll get there in a little bit. We're on Knicks Pacers right now. Yeah, TJ 12.5 PA. So like I said, I think that's fairly set. I wanted the 7.5 points, and that would have been an official play. But I think TJ's lines. Well, I do lean over because I think the matchup's really good. Oh wow. Oh geez. I don't like. Okay. Damn, dude. This hit rate looks nice. Shit. Here's the thing, dude. TJ's pretty much capped like around like if we get lucky, he's playing like 18 minutes, it seems like nowadays, and floor is probably around 14. Now it's 60%. I do like the scoring matchup. I don't like the assisting matchup though, but at the same time, you're kind of only asking for 3 assists. Dude, I actually do like this, man. Let's go to, and no Mathurin probably actually makes a difference. If we go to the Pacers and we take Benny Mathurin off the court, and then we select player, TJ McConnell, give him 16 minutes. Dude, okay, 14.5 PA. Oh, I do like that, man. I actually do like that, dude. I think that's pretty good. Like I said, I have a little bit of a mental block because that's 7. Oh, and guys, the 7.5 line's back up, and it's at Novig. Let me quick see how much liquidity is there. And it's at Novig. Yeah, I love the 7.5 line for TJ. So, guys, if you guys have 365, 105, or MGM, I'm guessing 365 probably mirrored MGM too, because that's kind of what tends to happen. But I'm logging onto my Novig right now. No one better snatch my liquidity. Oh, dude, am I tripping? Minus 120. How much? Oh shit. Okay. Okay, sorry, fellas. Well, I just took it. I'm kind of an ass. There's I mean, if you guys have Novig, there's a minus 130 for $60. I would play that if you guys like, are smaller unit bettors. I would absolutely play that. But yeah, TJ McConnell, like I said, this would absolutely be an official, guys. If you have MGM, if you have 105, Novik has a little bit of liquidity left. But yeah, it looks like 365 still at 8.5. But yeah, if you guys can get this MGM line, absolutely go for it. The 105 line, absolutely go for it. That's really good. But yeah, but on what you said with like the 12.5 PA, I lean over very, very strong, very, very strongly. So yeah, I think if you like it, if you have conviction behind it, I would say play it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to quick shout out to Novig and both Profit X too. As you can see, they have like these stray lines that randomly pop up. Usually they do have really, really good numbers compared to the rest of the market too, especially right before tip when there is a lot of liquidity in the market as well. They will not limit you like a traditional rec book. So if you are, a sharper bettor and you're trying to scale up your game, will not have any issues with that on Novig. So guys, I think both ProfitX and Novig are in 35 plus states too. So I know me coming from good old Mini, that was pretty clutch for me when I was back in town for the holidays. So yeah, Novig, ProfitX, both really good assets. I do have codes, TISB. They both have purchase matches going on. So do have links down below to download them and use code TISB to get a little purchase match on both of those two. Both are very, very good assets to have as a sports bettor. Okay. Let's see. So TJ McConnell, Alvarado. Yep, we talked about him a few times. Josh Hart. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, on pick 6. Did that line move up anyways? The Josh Hart to 18.5. Yeah, no, that's a good one, Joe. I like that. TJ, yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I kind of think the Pacers will be up for this game, right? Like, team that doesn't really have much to play for. They just don't have much going on with their season because it's so damn boring, right? I mean, they're a team that went to the finals last year. We saw them going to OKC and win, right? So it's like they need a little motivation, right? Yeah, they're playing in the Garden, so yeah, no Nick Killer, TJ McConnell. Love to hear it. Let's see. Is there any other props that you guys said for this game? Jarris Walker's out. Did we get the note on the G League guys? Does anyone have the notes on the G League guys? I'm sorry, guys. I'm scrolling through all your questions because we're on the Pacers Knicks right now, and you guys are asking for people that aren't on Pacers Knicks. Okay. Yes, I would. Oh my gosh, that's the line, dude. You got to be shitting me. Hold up, bro. That's the line. Holy crap, dude. Terrible number, bro. Terrible number. Good shout. MX9. That's why I love you, bro. That's why I love you. Dude, you're actually the GOAT. You always just share these absolute gems of lines. You are absolutely the GOAT, man. Okay, PA, is that still there? It is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, love that, bro. Love that line. Oh my gosh. Good stuff, MX9. Good stuff, dude. Yeah, that's a terrible line, bro. 2 points off FanDuel. I mean, this is a very plus EV bet to begin with, but like when you also like the bet, that's really good to hear. Let's see. Yep, good stuff, MX9. Good stuff. Cat bump down. Oh, geez, for real? On what book though? Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it bumped down a little bit. Not on FanDuel though. I care about where FanDuel closes, and that's where you guys should care too. You guys should not care where MGM closes. I promise you that. FanDuel is like the most efficient book by like a mile. They take the highest limits. Yeah, you guys should be tracking, and that's why Props Madness. What's cool about them? Shout out Props Madness once again. You can see where lines close, right? You can see where they close, and it's really like you guys should be looking at this for all your props to see if you're getting value, right? Just seeing where they closed. Okay, like he closed 18 and a half against Boston, and now it's 20 and a half. But to me, it's like there's such a big difference between Boston and Indiana, right? So you see where they closed and see if you're getting value, check the matchups and stuff. Okay. Let's see. Mispriced to the max. I can't risk another account. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Screw it, dude. I don't really mind like using my 365 like for nuking 365 stuff though, Daph. Like at this time, right? Like right before tip. I guess we're not like right before tip, but screw it, dude. You only live once, right? And you're an Aussie, bro. You shouldn't be complaining about losing accounts. Josh Hart points under. I like the under for sure. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next game. Let's see. We spent a lot of time on this game. Guys, before we move on to the next game, though, if you guys are watching, make sure to just drop a like, sub to the channel if you're new here, man. Two things that go a long way to boosting the algo and helping your boy just grow this thing, and that's what I'm working to do right now. So all that stuff goes a long way. Clippers Rockets, man, a lot of stuff here. So get the questions queued for this Clippers Rockets game. Moving on, this is the game that we're going over right now. Clippers Rockets, man. KD looks. I mean, the two plays I made was Sengun at 18.5. Looks like Profit X has a line there. So guys, like I said, make sure to get on Profit X if you're not already. Both the exchanges are great, but looks like it's 19.5 everywhere else. I also played Amen Thompson over 6.5 rebounds. I do think the minus 132 at FanDuel is playable. Maybe the DraftKings if you haven't got in, but like anything past like the FanDuel and Novig line, actually, to be honest, I probably wouldn't play. I think you're getting to the threshold where it's a little bit too juiced. But I'll quick explain why I played Amen if you guys missed the early video. Tari Eason, I am very, very confident that Eason is going to get the Kawhi Leonard assignment just because he's a great defender. He's very physical. He's very strong. Kawhi, I think you want to put someone with strength rather than like pure athleticism and twitchiness on him. I think Amen could kind of get moved off his spots. That's what Kawhi's trying to do when he's trying to get to his spots. He's trying to lower his shoulder a little bit, and I think he could have a lot of success doing so against a skinnier defender like Amen. So I say all that to say, I think that the whole offense runs through Kawhi. I mean, we've been betting on Kawhi recently, right? And this dude literally has like a 40% usage rate every game. So I think you're going to see a lot of Thompson weak side, way less point of attack defense, way less navigating screens, way less contesting shots. All that stuff should lead to him being able to rebound a little bit more, and he's over in 70% of games. So that's going to be those are the two plays I have here. If you guys have thoughts, geez, dude, Kawhi's down to 27.5. So guys, I really do hate this matchup for Leonard. I really do. I don't think it's good. The Rockets will be aggressive, and oh my gosh, Chris Dunn is down to 7.5 points, bro. Damn, bro. Oh my gosh, 11.5 PA. Guys, Chris Dunn is interesting because I kind of think he probably gets guarded by Amen Thompson, but at the same time, I mean, dude, if you look at Chris Dunn versus the Rockets, I mean, they typically guard him with Sengun. If you look at the amount of threes he gets up in specific, right? He's gotten up 7 threes and hit 3 for 7 each game. They leave him wide the hell open and guard him with Sengun. So it looks like his threes got juiced down a lot. But also, guys, his numbers, and I know Matherin's into the equation now too. Guys, I don't know how much he plays, to be honest, man. Benedict Mathurin, people kind of, he has like a good PR because he's like a scorer and shit. Dude, he's really not like a very good like player, to be honest. He's not like a very like winning player. He's kind of like a ball stopper. I wonder if they just kind of use him as like a 6-man spark plug, to be honest. But if you do with, let's just do with Harden off. Screw Zubac being off too, honestly. Just with Harden off, let's do Chris Dunn, and he's probably going to play. Looks like he's played 8 games without Harden. He has a 28.4 average, 29 median. His rotations have definitely been good too recently. I think he's going to play 29 minutes. I mean, guys, his PRA 17.6, PA's at 14.5, points are at 9.7, and this is a matchup that we've seen him be left absolutely wide the hell open in before. So I leaned over heavily at 8.5. I'm going to give it a little more thought, man, because I don't think it's as simple as like he got guarded by Sengun last time because, of course, like they had Zubac, who's more of a threat to score. They had Harden, who they had to worry about too. Now they just have to worry about Kawhi. But at the end of the day, we've seen the signs. I mean, if you do it without Harden, what's just like the hit rate without Harden, honestly? So assist looks pretty good. I mean, just like his averages look pretty good. Let's do Harden with Kawhi, though. Yeah, I mean, averaging 10 points, 5.1, 3.4. PRA is over in 5 out of 7. PA is over in 5 out of 7 too. Comfortably over this line, though. Was a 33-point blowout against the Kings and against the Suns, where Suns are a really good defense. I mean, so is Houston, but he shot 2 for 8 there too. 0 for 2 from deep. Bad variance there. Yeah, dude, Chris Dunn's probably a pretty good look. I'm gonna think about it a little bit more. I'm not gonna just like play it on the spot, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at for this game. In terms of the leans, like I said, I like Collins under coming in. I think Benedict Mathurin, guys. I don't think if you're gonna take an over, do not play minus money on this. There's so much variance there, in my opinion. But yeah. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, guys. I don't know if that got snatched up, Sean, but appreciate it. Let's see. Yo, broski, I appreciate your hard work for real. I know this shit ain't easy taking the time to figure out. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. That means a ton, bro. That means a ton. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, it doesn't take a lot of time. Like, this is going to sound like sad and pathetic almost, but I probably spend like 4 or 5 hours a day, like looking at these lines and stuff. Whether it's like, I mean, some of that's obviously me live on stream and recording, but yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Smokey. Thank you a ton, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, good stuff, dude. And yeah, the TJ McConnell stuff. Are you crazy for thinking a Kogi PRA is really low? Dude, like he played 12 minutes last game, and that was without Amen Thompson. So, I mean, if you do it without Steven, but then with everyone else, and Tari Eason too, he's definitely trending downwards. Oh, he had 31 though last time. I mean, dude, 5.5 like for plus money. This looks pretty good, doesn't it? Now I will say, dude, that 12 minutes against OKC with no Amen Thompson is definitely concerning for sure. Yannick. I do think Yannick. I'll stand on this, dude. So here's the one variable with Yannick, I'll say. And they did trade for Isaiah Jackson. He came along in the Zubac trade. He's a center. Do I think he's good? No. Do I think that they should be trying to develop Yannick? Yes. And if you take out that one like BS game, let's go without Zubac. He's been trending very good. So this game was like a weird illness game, but 30, 25, 23, 27. But yeah, Brook Lopez is pretty good. I'd probably have Yannick for like 19 minutes, dude. I'd probably have, I guess if you factor in, I think I'd have him for 19 minutes. If Isaiah Jackson wasn't on the roster. Let's factor in Isaiah Jackson being on the roster, right? And dock him a little bit, I guess. Let's just do, and I'm on the wrong team. Let's do Clippers and put Niederhauser for, let's put Yannick for 17 minutes. And yeah, dude, 11.7 PR. You're getting, I don't think the Rockets matchup is bad either, dude. Like, without Steven Adams, I don't think it's bad whatsoever. We can quick do a little hit rate check, and let's do him with like 14 to like 21 minutes or so. Doesn't have to be without Zubac. Okay, so we're kind of spreading the sample size pretty thin. This is 14 plus. Do I think that he plays 25 minutes, 23, 27, 20? I really don't. But no, I'd lean over for sure. Daft at SB. Yeah, Daft. We gotta do a stream soon, man. If you're still watching, we gotta run a stream. Sengun over rebounds. If it's at 9.5, I don't really like it. If it's at 8.5, you could definitely sell me on it. Yeah, 9.5. I'm probably chilling off that, honestly. Just I bet him a few times at 8. Clippers, I don't know how good of a Brook Lopez is not a great rebounder, so there's that. Like I said, I think that the 9.5 is probably fairly priced. I know that he's over in a decent chunk, but yeah, I think it's probably fairly priced. Let's see, 6.5. What's a 6.5? Kawhi over 28.5. Yeah, look, I see the vision. I definitely do. And if you do go to my site and you take like Harden off the court, and especially if you do it as of recent because he's in such good form. I see the vision with him, man. I just don't like the matchup. Like if you do Kawhi, and the minutes have been really good too. If you do him for like 35 minutes, dude, I mean, on the year, it's just ridiculous. If you do with Harden off the court too, yeah, I mean, I see the vision, dude. I don't like the matchup. I think that this could be a game where they really sell out to him because they just have a lot of non-shooters, right? The Clippers play a lot of dudes who you don't care about shooting, and Ime has shown a tendency to leave them open before. How does Kawhi play in back-to-backs? Oh, is this the front end of a back-to-back? That's actually a good edge. I probably should have checked that out, man. Is this the front end? It is the front end. They play. Oh wow, does the whole league play tomorrow? Dude, does the whole league play tomorrow, bro? I think they do, dude. That's insane. I mean, what is it? I mean, they're damn near. Yeah. No, that's a really good point, man. I think that there's a pretty good. Now that you mentioned that, I probably actually should have. His line was at like 29.5 earlier. I probably should have played that under, honestly. I would have played that under if I knew this was a back-to-back. So yeah, I take that back. But I don't play the overs. I'd probably dock this down to like 32 minutes or so. Yeah, and then I hate the matchup. So yeah, no, good stuff. Really, really good shout. Really good shout. I appreciate that a ton. Jo said he likes the Rockets team total over. Yeah, I don't do team totals, man. So I can't give you any like really good input. Like the video, I'll get them to 300 likes. We got 300. Yes, sir, guys. If you guys are on here and then you're signed into an account, make sure to drop a like, man. Help boost the algo. Keep the comments going, man. Really appreciate everything. Yes, added Cat over 20.5 points. Easton overs. Yeah, I'm a big Tari guy. I will say, I'm on Sengun overs. I think that I'd like to bet Tari in a matchup where I know that they're gonna be aggressive on Sengun. And they've been doing that recently, right? Like Tari's had a lot of really good matchups. Like, OKC, that they're going to be aggressive. Boston's typically a really good matchup too. Pacers are not, obviously. But yeah, to be honest, man, I think the 13.5 is sufficient. I do think 27 plus is like a good spot for him. I will say he's only averaging 14.3 points in the sample, and his 3-point shooting. Tari Easton's a big regression candidate, in my opinion. Dude, he's shooting like 50% from three. He's not a 50% 3-point shooter. And yeah, I did add TJ McConnell, if you could get a 7.5 line and 10.5 PA. That of course will not be graded as official, right? Because the real books, the real books don't actually have that, right? Like the FanDuels. I don't grade stuff, guys, unless like the real books with liquidity, the FanDuels, the builders, the Caesars have stuff. Just to be fair for grading and stuff. John Collins points. Okay, it's gonna look good, Limp. I hate this matchup so much for him, though, dude. I think that this is one of the worst in the league. Like he's gonna get guarded by like a Jabari Smith. Like I said, I do think they're gonna be aggressive on Kawhi, but it's not gonna be to take away John Collins. If I'm not, like, I totally see the vision. He's been great. You do have like a little bit of the Mathurin element too. But yeah, played the Rockets twice. I mean, dude, his usage rate was so low. Like, I guess in this game, only 24 minutes. Actually, that's not bad in this game. But then this game, guys, like only had 13 points in 29 minutes, but he shot 3 for 3 from deep, dude. Like he should have had like 6-7 points in that game. But no, yeah, I see the vision, Limp, and I'm sure that would be a good one. That's what the line is, bro. So honestly, like I said, I like Chris Dunn, but I don't have conviction that he gets guarded by Sengun. And that's what you would need for the threes. Like I said, I think that they might just ignore him and then he could actually take him off the bounce. He's been more aggressive without Harden, undoubtedly. Because obviously, like, just, it's like Harden's off the court. It's like, I actually have to shoot the ball now. Jabari Smith rebounds. We'll get there in a little bit. Jabari Smith rebounds. Yeah, like I said, I'm on Amen. Smith 6.5 does sound kind of low for Smith, especially at plus money. Yeah, I'd lean over for sure. That definitely seems a little bit low. Chris Dunn, you like that? Yeah, Sengun has been. Yeah, that's facts. I'm probably gonna wind up playing it too, to be honest. Under, yep, lean under on him as well. And 6.5 field goal attempts. Love that, dude. Yeah, love that for sure, bro. Love that a ton. I'd rather take the field goal attempts personally. I think that's way too low. John Collins expected minutes. Yep, limp. I totally see the vision. Like I said, I just hate the matchup. And I know it's gonna look really good. But yeah, let's see what John Collins. Let's see minutes expected with no Jimmy Harden. Yeah, looks really good for sure. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of this matchup. Remember last time they let Dunn shoot? I know for sure. Yeah, no, they really did. Okay, let's move on to the next game. Honestly, guys, Dallas Phoenix. I like Brandon Williams at 10.5 points. That line's gone. I don't have any other opinions on this one, so I'm going to skip this one. I apologize. I do not like anything. It's super weird. Looks like PJ is probably going to come off the bench again. But yeah, I don't have anything for this game, so we are skipping that. Spurs Lakers, guys. Let's find some shit here, man. Let's find some shit. I believe DeAndre Ayton is still questionable, but they're resting the entire team, right? So this is what the on-off data is for, guys. Like this exact moment is what this on-off data is for. Because it's like you have like no sample sizes and stuff. You need to get some minutes. So guys, like I said, I do have this down in the ticker showing, obviously, but yeah, check out the website, guys. StraightBetting.com. I added a lot of stuff, man. I got like the funnels, which and I'm gonna quick plug it actually. So sorry. But I do have like the funnels. It has a list of players that are showing up in the funnels who are like highly like outperforming it too. Like, so TJ McConnell shoots like a ton of pull-ups, right? A ton of mid-ranges. So he's going to pop here. Cat's going to pop here. Luka, I probably need to get this fixed. So where like out players, once they get ruled out, they get eliminated from there. But yeah, the Nembhard, people are talking about Nembhard points. Do like that too, man. It's because the Knicks give up a lot of pull-up jumpers and a lot of mid-range jumpers, and he shoots a lot of pull-up jumpers and mid-range jumpers. So that's how that gets filtered out. So guys, you should check out straightbetting.com/funnels. It also just shows like, pull-up field goals made. Spurs allow the third most. It's Luka, Reeves, and LeBron who are all out. And like I said, I do need to get that fixed. But you can also click here for the biggest funnel defenses, right? This is a good starting point when you're starting your days and you're betting, right? You just see the biggest over funnels. You can filter by categories, whether it's shot types, which is going to be pull up less than 10 feet, catch and shoot. You can do play types, which is like pick and roll handler and pick and roll man and spot up and stuff like that. You can see only two are showing up there. Scoring zones, mid-range, corners, and stuff, but I like to just do all categories and kind of start from there, right? So Spurs are giving up a ton of middies. That's why I was on Austin Reeves. A ton of middies, ton of pull-ups. Yeah, that's why I was on Austin Reeves, but of course you got ruled out. But yeah, that's what the Spurs allow, guys. So it's like if you get usage against the Spurs, you can get your shots up. But if you're reliant at scoring at the rim, it's going to be rough against Wemby. They don't allow a lot of catch and shoot stuff because they can kind of just funnel everything to the mid-range and funnel off the bounce shots, which tend to be pretty like a good shot diet to be given up. But yeah, that's the funnels tool. And I also added the NBA rotations tool where if you go back a day, you can see Detroit Pistons. This is just like every player's rotation too. And it shows like personal fouls here and their plus minus, right? In case like if there's like a minus like 13, like, oh yeah, well that might explain why they lost minutes. Or as you can see here, LaMelo picked up 2 early ones. So he probably missed out on some first half minutes or something like that. So yeah, you can check out the game rotations. You can see like who's playing the non-LaMelo minutes, right? Oh, it's Sion James, who can't scale up his game at all, but it's like Con Knepel's getting the non-LaMelo minutes or something like that. So yeah, added all that stuff. Make sure to check out straightbetting.com. It's a really, really good tool. So yeah. But anyways, guys, going back to the on-off data here, we're going to take Luka Doncic off. We're going to take LeBron off. We're going to take Austin Reeves off. So yes, I know that Marcus Smart is off too. And wow, looks like this is just not going to load now. Great. Right on stream. It's straightbetting.com selling me. My own site's selling me out. Okay, looks like it might be back up. Hopefully, guys. Okay, let's go back here. Let's take Luka off the court. We'll take LeBron off the court, and we'll take Reeves off the court. There we go. Hell yeah. So, like I said, Marcus Smart's out too. I'm not going to take him off the court because you want to have the biggest sample size possible. You also, like, if a high usage guy is out, you want to take them off the court 100%. But you also do want to conserve like the highest sample size, right? Like, I'm not going to lie, bro, like 158-minute sample size is super small. Like you typically want to see like 300, 400 at least, but this is what we're working with today. So biggest usage increases are Gabe Vincent, who is not on the team anymore, and it's only a 30-minute sample size. DeAndre Ayton, guys, who is pretty interesting. Not going to lie, DeAndre Ayton sees a huge usage uptick, which makes sense, right? His game is pretty scalable, right, with like the post touches. Now, will he get guarded by Wemby? Of course. However, honestly, DeAndre Ayton's game kind of can beat Wemby's. Honestly, like DeAndre Ayton shoots a lot of mid ranges and stuff, especially when he has to scale up his game. So I don't know if he's going to play or not. This game, this could be gross, right? It could be super gross, but you think that you need his offense, right? You think that you need his offense a little bit. So if we give DeAndre Ayton 27 minutes, he is at 16.7 points. And look, man, if this game is competitive and, they need his offense, if this game is competitive, he's probably going to be at 30, but we'll give him 27 to be conservative. I mean, he is at 16.7 points, guys. So that is like worth something, man. I believe DeAndre Ayton's line is only 13.5. He is questionable. There's a 12.5 out in market at MGM. And that's a sign that that the on-off data means something, right? MGM is lagging behind the rest of the market. That's typically a good sign. So, I mean, guys, if you have this MGM line, I'd probably fire away right away. I think that you're just getting you're getting a plus EV bet, first of all, that I also agree with. But yeah, so DeAndre Ayton looks like he can benefit a wee bit. And then if we go back here, who else benefits? Marcus Smart does, but he's not playing. Nick Smith Jr., dude, that's actually a little bit interesting. Is he a standard contract? He's not on the injury report. So it looks like Nick Smith is someone who can definitely scale his game up. I don't know if he's a two-way guy. I think he is, which kind of sucks because you can't bet on two-way guys. Does Nick Smith have any lines? Because he's actually a guy who can absolutely scale up his game and will definitely benefit. You got obviously Dalton Connect can do the same. Looks like Jared Vanderbilt does. Who doesn't? I think it's always fun to see who does not. And guys, just as I expected, Jackson Hayes unders, fellas. What is this line at? 6.5. Not gonna lie, bro. I kind of like that because I think that this is actually a game where you probably do need Ayton. Obviously, wait till see if Ayton plays. But guys, with all these guys off, let's see if Ayton plays. Honestly, Hayes isn't gonna get the ball at run. I don't think it's gonna be like some random G League centers or something. At least I don't think it'd be like Maxi Kleber or some shit. If you do like Hayes per, honestly, dude, I'd probably have him for 18 minutes. Let's do Jackson Hayes, and honestly, that might be a little bit overzealous. I don't know. He's only at 5.3 points, only at 5.3 rebounds. Only at 5.3 rebounds. It actually looks pretty good. But yeah, honestly, guys, does DraftKings seriously have this 8.5 line, bro? Holy shit. Let me click, what the hell? Okay. Dude, this DraftKings line is actually terrible. This might get your account banned, bro. Not gonna lie. Like if you bet this, not banned, limited. I'm gonna quick check to see what I can get down because I just actually placed a super degenerate bet on it, so maybe they increased my limits. But yeah, this DK line is atrocious. This 8.5 line for Hayes. Of course, maybe you could get screwed over by Ayton getting ruled out, but I really don't even think so. If Ayton plays for whatever reason, is this line even up? Jackson Hayes. Am I blind, bro? I can't see it. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Jackson Hayes, this is a fake line. Damn, that sucks. Actually, is it under like alt lines or something? Let me quick double check that. Points over under, points first 3 minutes. Okay, they don't even have that. Okay, never mind. Fake line alert. But anyways, guys, if DeAndre Ayton gets ruled in, I like this under 6.5 a lot. If he gets ruled out and this line jumps way too much, I like the under too. I mean, dude, Jackson Hayes just gets spoon fed from Luka and Reeves and LeBron. So yeah, it makes a ton of sense why his points go down a little bit and his usage. But cool. Let's see. Does anyone have stuff over here for this? Where did we even like spray? Dude, I gotta get a haircut, bro. I gotta get a haircut bad. Kobe Sanders 4.5, dude. That does seem low. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Was there any? I'm gonna start when the Lakers questions started to come around. When did the Lakers questions come around? Yeah, dude, that's sharp. I like that Alfreitas. I like that a lot, bro. I liked his under threes because the Lakers are a pretty switch heavy team. Now, does that change when they're not trying? Like, probably did. No, I mean, dude, here's the thing. His PR per minute stuff is probably going to be pretty insane. But yeah, I tend to agree with that statement a lot. Front end of a back-to-back. You're playing a crappy team that you should absolutely demolish. He should not play more than 32 minutes here. And, maybe you get lucky and like it's a crazy blowout. You could see him playing like 24. Okay, damn. So 24 to 32 minutes, it still looks pretty good. And this is definitely like going to be a terrible defensive team. So yeah. Guys, DeAndre Ayton to hit a 3. I wonder if DeAndre Ayton like actually shoots some. Does he get a 3-point increase by chance? No, he does not. Okay. You think DA would be like a little bit more willing to let a 3 rip with Wemby guarding him and with a ton of non-scorers around him? So, yeah. Wemby under. You like Cornet PR? Oh, dude. Oh, dude. I like that actually a lot. What is it going to be at? Just going up against like who are they? Like going up against Drew Timmy, bro. Like he should be frying Drew Timmy shit. Let's see. Luke Cornet PR is at 9.5 at DK, dude. What the hell, bro? Why does no one else have lines? Oh, dude. Actually, I bet they do have lines, but we gotta scrap them out. Let's quick go to Cornet. I actually agree with you a ton, bro. Now they do have like Kelly Olynyk and stuff too. So like Luke Cornet's actually not going to play blowout. I don't think. Actually, no, he's definitely not going to play blowout. And they still have Sohan, who I think is Sohan like fake hurt still. Oh, and Sohan's available. Damn, dude. But no, let's check to see what this is, bro. PR for Luke Cornet is at 9.5. It looks like at 365 for minus 112. Let's check that out real quick. Yeah, dude. I mean, what the hell is going on, bro? I mean, we have to do like with Wemby, of course. With Wemby, though, and also let's take away like the big minute games. Like with Wemby, like let's do. I mean, Wemby's been back for like a minute, dude. Like honestly, so I mean, he's not gonna play like. Let's do like last 10 with Wemby and just see what those minutes are looking like. So I mean, you got a 16 minute there, 15, 18, 19, 19, 20, 24, 22. So clearly trending down a little bit, dude. I'd probably have him for like 18 minutes or so. I mean, let's just do Luke per 18 minutes real quick, actually. I do agree with the PR per minute spot being good. Where's Lucas Cornet? 18 minutes, 5.8, 5.3, 11 PR. I like it, dude. I like it. Lean over with you for sure. Rui under. Let's go to my site and see. Oh, dude, why did I leave that shit, dude? Damn. Okay, whatever. Los Angeles Lakers. Let's see. You got Reeves out, LeBron, and then Luka Doncic. Let's see. Rui Hachimura has played 85 minutes. His points go up a lot. His usage does not, though, a ton. But I mean, so this is gonna be guys, and you guys always need to check this out, bro. His 3-point percentage goes up 10%, dude. That makes no sense. His field goal percentage goes up. So if I did like the projected minutes right now, I mean, that would actually just be like bullshit, you know. So what you need to do here, guys, for Rui is probably see what his usage rate is. And like I said, and that is like the flaw with like the projection, right? And I might even like look to tweak that in the future to like regress their field goal percentage. That would be some pretty complex shit, and I don't know how easy that would be to do. But yeah, Rui's usage rate with all these guys off this year is at only 19%, dude. So let's quick do Rui. And you're talking about the under though, which could be definitely good. So if we go 19% usage, let's give him 16% usage to what is it? 16% usage to I'm trying to split the difference. I'm being slow. 22% usage. Actually, let's do 16 plus percent usage. And then minutes. Yeah, dude, minutes can be dicey, right? Like if this game gets ugly, I mean, if this game is competitive, he's definitely going to play good minutes. I mean, we could see here, and I think has he had any games, Rui? He has had one game and he played 38 minutes. So like if the game does stay close, looks like they're probably gonna ride him here. But he also when did he come back from his calf injury? Okay, so he's been back for the calf from a decent time. But I mean, I probably have Rui for like, I mean, let's just give him like 26 plus minutes. Okay, so under in 7 out of 14, averaging 16.4 points. Spurs are definitely a good defense, but they, and his usage, he scores in the mid range, and the Spurs will give that up to Rui. Oh man, it's kind of a tough one. Let's extrapolate the sample size a little bit. Let's give him 39 minutes to 26 in this usage. Yeah, so he's over in 60% of games. So I don't know. I'd probably stay away. I also took the 10. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Jack. I think it changes a little bit, especially if Ayton's out. I mean, so if Ayton and Hayes are the ones playing, I think it makes sense. And also the value's kind of gone. Like, dude, this line was like plus like 130 or something earlier. So, yeah. Kennard assist. Yeah, dude, Kennard's weird. He is like a sneaky assist guy, kind of. He's also someone who refuses to shoot, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how many minutes he's gonna play, honestly. I mean, 24 and 26, and now everyone's out. you think that, he's probably going to be around like 26 to like 32 or something. And if we just do all time, 50% of the time, his role will probably be pretty good though. So I don't know. I don't know actually. LeBron's not playing. Castle overs are dicey. I was honestly looking at Castle unders earlier, just for like the minute stuff, dude. If you do like let's do with Wemby and Fox, and let's give him, dude, the minutes are probably gonna stink here. Like honestly, like if you look at these games, season average, he's only averaging 28 minutes on the year. This is probably a crappy minute spot. So if you go like 34 as the ceiling, and then like 20, 25 or so. Yeah, the hit rate isn't exactly great, so I probably wouldn't play the over. Okay, fellas, let's go back though, real quick, man. I wanted to find like Lakers stuff and just like see if there's anything that makes sense. This might be like a way for the starting lineup thing. Have we gotten any news? Brunson's a start. Okay. Nemhard, Jackson, Neesmith. Quentin Jackson is starting. Okay. So he's a two-way guy. That means that the two-way guys are playing. So, well, anyways. Not that we really care. Yeah, let's see. Is there anything? What was I looking? Oh, yeah, the Lakers stuff. So, yeah, like I said, this is what I have down. I'm going to take Jackson Hayes unders. Or it depends, right? If Ayton plays, this line holds, I will probably be on under 6.5 points for Hayes. If the line goes up to like 8.5, 9.5, and Ayton's out, I probably will take the under 2. Dalton Cornet, guys, he's someone who definitely is a chucker when he gets the opportunity. Let's see, he's had a couple games out them, didn't even hit a 3, but yeah, no Marcus Smart too. Actually, I think matters. Yeah, I mean, guys, Dalton Cornet at 7.5 feels really low. He's blowout proof. He can scale up his game for sure. Now, like they do have a fair bit of like competition for minutes, low key. Like Kennard, LaRavia. I mean, that's kind of it though, dude. Like who the hell? I guess like Nick Smith will play, but yeah. I mean, Dalton Cornet at 7.5, guys. Like, I mean, if you get any news that he's starting, which I don't think he will be, to be clear, and this line like barely goes up. I mean, Dalton Cornet is like an absolute chucker, bro. Like Dalton Cornet, what is his? I wonder what his field goal attempts is like. And this is another thing you could do here with the straight bet site is if you do Dalton Cornet. I mean, let's conservatively. I mean, he played 37, 31, 22. Dude, I mean, yeah, he's averaging 30 minutes. I mean, let's conservatively give him like 27 minutes. That's 11.3 field goal attempts, dude. I mean, but there is a Kennard aspect, so let's give him 23 minutes. And then if we do all stats, 12.2 points, dude. 9.6 field goal attempts, bro. I mean, if you just do like a field goal attempt filter, which you can do on Props Madness too, let's give Dalton Cornet. And like I said, guys, my minute projection might be way off. I don't know. But let's see here. Where's the field goal attempts? And I actually should be doing this more, bro. Like using just like the field goal attempt filter. So 9.6. Let's give him 8 to 12, bro. The hit rate's going to be amazing because it's a 7.5 point line. Okay, let's give Dalton Cornet 8 to 12 field goal attempts. Yeah, it's going to be ridiculous. Yeah, 19 out of 24. Let's give him like 7 to 11. Yeah, dude. Still looked really good. So yeah, man, I do think Dalton Cornet is objectively pretty low. But maybe I might be missing something. I might be. So yeah. I might play this shit, dude. Shit's mad low. 1.5 threes. You're giving plus money for that. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Like I said, that's my Lakers thoughts. So, just waiting for some starting lineup news, specifically with Hayes. Spurs, I'm probably going to stay away personally, but I do think that Cornet look was pretty good. And yeah, like I said, the only play I added was the Towns overs, the TJ McConnell. If you guys had that niche line on 365/Novig, and it looks like that kind of got seamed up everywhere. But yeah, as always, guys, I do appreciate everyone for tuning in. You guys are the best. I appreciate everyone for commenting, for dropping likes and stuff and all that good stuff and subscribing. And make sure to do all that on your way out, by the way. But yeah, no, seriously, I do appreciate you guys a ton. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a loaded slate, man. So, it's going to be probably a good show for that tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I will catch you guys tomorrow.